Modern Family wasn't just another sitcom when it premiered in 2009. It quickly became one of the most beloved comedy series of the 21st century. For 11 seasons, the Pritchett, Dunphy, and Tucker families made audiences laugh with their chaotic, heartfelt, and relatable moments. But while the show was filled with comedy, the real lives of the actors behind these characters sometimes held even more dramatic stories. Some experienced massive career breakthroughs, while others faced personal struggles, controversies, and unexpected life changes behind the scenes. Today we're taking a look at the cast of Modern Family, then and now. And some of their real-life journeys might truly surprise you. Before we start, tell us in the comments, who was your favorite Modern Family character? Was it Phil, Gloria, Jay, Cameron, Claire, or someone else? Modern Family premiered on ABC in 2009 and immediately stood out because of its unique mockumentary storytelling style. Instead of the traditional sitcom format, characters often spoke directly to the camera, making viewers feel like they were watching a real family documentary. The series followed three interconnected households: the Pritchetts, the Dunphys, and the Tucker-Pritchett family. Through their lives, the show explored parenting, marriage, generational differences, and the everyday chaos of family life. Across 11 seasons and 250 episodes, Modern Family became a massive success. The show won 22 Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Comedy Series 5 years in a row. But more than the awards, what truly made the show special was watching the characters grow and change over time. By the time the series ended in 2020, the cast had become like family to millions of fans around the world. Ty Burrell became one of the most beloved sitcom dads in television history through his role as Phil Dunphy on Modern Family. Phil was the endlessly optimistic real estate agent who tried his best to be both a great father and the cool dad. His goofy personality, awkward dad jokes, and constant attempts to impress his children created some of the funniest moments in the series. Despite his sometimes clumsy behavior, Phil's genuine love for his family made him incredibly relatable and lovable to audiences. Burrell's performance was widely praised, and over the course of the show, he won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. His portrayal of Phil helped define the tone of the show, blending humor with warmth and emotional sincerity. Before Modern Family, Ty Burrell had already built a respectable acting career, with roles in films such as Black Hawk Down, Dawn of the Dead, and The Incredible Hulk, as well as appearances in several television series. However, it was his role as Phil Dunphy that truly turned him into a household name. After the show ended in 2020, Burrell chose to live a quieter lifestyle compared to many Hollywood stars. While he still participates in voice acting and occasional creative projects, he has focused more on family life and business ventures. Known for keeping his personal life private and drama-free, Ty Burrell remains one of the most low-profile members of the Modern Family cast. Julie Bowen brought the character of Claire Dunphy to life as the organized, determined mother trying to keep her chaotic household under control. As Phil's wife and Jay Pritchett's daughter, Claire often served as the responsible leader of the Dunphy family. Her constant efforts to manage 3 very different children while balancing her own ambitions created many hilarious and relatable moments throughout the series. Bowen's sharp comedic timing and energetic performances made Claire one of the most memorable characters in the show. Her work on Modern Family earned her 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, highlighting the importance of her role and the success of the sitcom. Before joining the show, Julie Bowen was already known for her roles in television series such as Boston Legal and films like Happy Gilmore. However, Modern Family elevated her career to a much larger global audience. In her personal life, Bowen experienced a significant change when she divorced her husband, real estate investor Scott Phillips, after more than a decade of marriage. Despite the challenges of balancing personal life and career, she continued to remain active in the entertainment industry. Since the end of Modern Family, Julie Bowen has continued working in television and film, while also exploring opportunities behind the scenes as a producer. Even years after the show ended, she remains closely associated with Claire Dunphy, one of the most iconic sitcom mothers of the modern television era. Nolan Gould became widely known for playing Luke Dunphy, the youngest child of the Dunphy family on Modern Family. Luke was the mischievous, carefree kid whose strange ideas and unexpected comments often created some of the show's funniest moments. While his character sometimes appeared clueless, Luke's innocence and unpredictable personality made him a fan favorite throughout the series. Gould joined the show at a very young age, and audiences essentially watched him grow up on screen. Over the course of 11 seasons, viewers saw Luke transform from a playful child into a young adult, making Nolan Gould one of the cast members whose real-life coming-of-age happened right in front of millions of fans. Off-screen, Gould surprised many people when it was revealed that he has a genius-level IQ, reportedly around 150, and is a member of Mensa. This revelation stood in humorous contrast to his character Luke, who was often portrayed as the least academically focused member of the Dunphy family. Growing up in the spotlight can be challenging for many child actors, but Gould managed to avoid the major controversies that often follow young stars. Throughout the show's run, he remained relatively grounded while balancing education and acting. After Modern Family ended in 2020, Nolan Gould began exploring new creative directions. While continuing to take on acting projects, he has also expressed interest in filmmaking and developing work behind the camera. Even today, fans still remember him as the lovable and hilarious Luke Dunphy, who grew up alongside them. Ariel Winter portrayed Alex Dunphy, the intelligent and academically driven middle child of the Dunphy family. Alex was known for her sharp wit, sarcastic humor, and constant dedication to school. While her siblings Haley and Loop often created chaos around her, Alex usually played the role of the responsible and intellectually focused sibling, trying to navigate life in a noisy household. Winter's performance made Alex one of the most relatable characters for viewers who identified with the pressures of academic success and feeling different from those around them. Her character provided a balance to the comedic chaos of the Dunphy family with intelligence and dry humor. However, Ariel Winter's real life became far more dramatic than her character's storylines. When she was still a teenager, she became involved in a highly publicized family conflict that led to a legal guardianship case. Eventually, her older sister became her legal guardian after concerns were raised about her home environment. The situation attracted significant media attention and placed Winter under intense public scrutiny during a very young stage of her life. As she grew older, Winter also became a strong advocate for body positivity and self-confidence. She openly spoke about the criticism she received online and the pressures that young actresses face in the entertainment industry. After Modern Family concluded, Ariel Winter began transitioning into more mature roles in both live-action and voice acting projects. Having spent most of her childhood on one of television's most successful sitcoms, she continues working to build a career beyond the character of Alex Dunphy, while redefining herself as an adult actress. Eric Stonestreet became one of the most unforgettable stars of Modern Family through his role as Cameron Tucker. Cameron was dramatic, emotional, and hilariously over the top, often turning even the smallest situation into a theatrical moment. His big personality, combined with his deep love for Mitchell and their adopted daughter Lily, made him one of the most beloved characters on the show. Stonestreet's performance brought a unique energy to the series. Whether Cameron was coaching football, planning elaborate events, or reacting dramatically to everyday problems, his character delivered some of the show's funniest scenes. His outstanding work did not go unnoticed, and during the run of Modern Family, Eric Stonestreet won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. However, His journey to success was far from easy. Before landing the role that changed his career, Stonestreet spent years auditioning and appearing in smaller television roles. Originally from Kansas, he studied sociology in college before deciding to pursue acting professionally. Early in his career, he appeared in shows like CSI, ER, and Malcolm in the Middle, slowly building experience while waiting for his big breakthrough. In his personal life, Stonestreet has generally kept things relatively private, though he has occasionally made headlines for his relationships. Outside of acting, he enjoys sports, hosting projects, and spending time away from the spotlight. Even years after Modern Family ended in 2020, fans still remember him as Cameron Tucker, the unforgettable character who helped define the show's comedic style. Jesse Tyler Ferguson portrayed Mitchell Pritchett, the intelligent and sometimes anxious lawyer who was also the son of Jay Pritchett and the partner of Cameron Tucker. Together, Mitchell and Cameron formed one of the most groundbreaking couples in modern television comedy. When Modern Family first premiered, the portrayal of a same-sex couple raising a child on a mainstream sitcom was still relatively rare. Through Mitchell and Cameron's relationship, the show helped normalize LGBTQ families for millions of viewers around the world. Ferguson's performance balanced sarcasm, sensitivity, and emotional depth, creating a character that felt both authentic and relatable. Before achieving worldwide fame on television, Ferguson had already built a strong background in theater, particularly on Broadway. His stage experience helped shape his confident acting style and comedic timing, which became a major strength in Modern Family. Outside of acting, Ferguson has become a passionate advocate for LGBTQ rights and equality. He has used his public platform to support organizations and campaigns promoting acceptance and legal equality. In his personal life, Ferguson married lawyer Justin Makita in 2013, and the couple later started a family together. After Modern Family concluded, he returned to theater and continued working in television, film, and stage productions, while remaining active in advocacy work. Even today, Jesse Tyler Ferguson remains proud of the cultural impact Modern Family had, especially in helping represent LGBTQ families in a positive and meaningful way. Ed O'Neill brought decades of television experience to Modern Family when he took on the role of Jay Pritchett, the tough but ultimately loving patriarch of the Pritchett family. On the show, Jay often represented the older generation, sometimes struggling to understand the changing world around him. Yet beneath his blunt personality was a deeply caring father and husband, trying to support his unique and sometimes chaotic family. Long before Modern Family, Ed O'Neill had already become a television icon thanks to his role as Al Bundy on the classic sitcom Married with Children. During the late 1980s and 1990s, that character made him one of the most recognizable faces in television comedy. Al Bundy's sarcastic and cynical personality became legendary among sitcom fans. After that series ended, O'Neill continued acting in various television and film projects. However, it was Modern Family in 2009 that introduced him to an entirely new generation of viewers. His portrayal of Jay Pritchett proved that his comedic talent remained just as strong decades after his first big success. Few actors managed to become central figures in two hugely successful sitcoms across different eras of television. O'Neill's career longevity is one of the reasons he is widely respected within the industry. In his personal life, Ed O'Neill has largely stayed away from Hollywood drama. He has been married to actress Catherine Russoff for many years, and together they have 2 daughters. Outside of acting, he is also known for his dedication to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a martial art he has practiced for decades, and in which he eventually earned a black belt. Today, Ed O'Neill is widely regarded as one of the most iconic sitcom actors of all time. With unforgettable roles in both Married with Children and Modern Family, his legacy in television comedy is firmly secured. Sarah Hyland grew up in front of millions of viewers while playing Phil Dunphy, the stylish and sometimes carefree oldest daughter in the Dunphy family. When Modern Family began in 2009, Hyland was still a teenager, and audiences watched her mature both on and off the screen over the show's 11 seasons. Haley started as a typical high school teenager who cared more about fashion, friends, and social life than academics. But as the series progressed, her character slowly developed into a more responsible adult, eventually finding her own path and starting a family of her own. Behind the scenes, however, Sarah Hyland was facing serious health challenges that many fans did not initially know about. She had been dealing with kidney dysplasia since childhood, a condition that affects the development of the kidneys. During the run of Modern Family, Hyland underwent multiple surgeries and eventually received a kidney transplant from her father. Years later, complications forced her to undergo a second kidney transplant, this time donated by her brother. These medical struggles were physically and emotionally exhausting, but Hyland continued working and rarely allowed her health issues to define her career. In addition to her health battles, her personal relationships also attracted media attention over the years. Eventually, she found happiness with television personality Wells Adams, and the couple later married. Since Modern Family ended in 2020, Hyland has continued building her career with acting projects, hosting opportunities, and voice work. Her journey from child star to adult actress, combined with the resilience she showed during her health struggles, has made her story one of the most inspiring among the Modern Family cast. Sofía Vergara became one of the biggest breakout stars of Modern Family, thanks to her unforgettable role as Gloria Delgado Pritchett. With her fiery personality, strong Colombian accent, and dramatic reactions, Gloria quickly became one of the most iconic characters on the show. Her passionate arguments, protective love for her son Manny, and hilarious chemistry with Jay created some of the most memorable moments in the series. Although Modern Family introduced her to a global television audience, Vergara was already well known in Latin America before joining the show. However, the success of the sitcom transformed her into an international superstar almost overnight. During the peak years of the series, she became one of the highest-paid actresses on television, earning millions per season and gaining worldwide recognition. Beyond acting, Vergara built an impressive business empire. She launched successful fashion lines, beauty products, and numerous endorsement deals with major global brands. Her business ventures, combined with her television success, helped her become one of the most powerful and influential women in entertainment. Despite her success, Vergara's life has not been completely free from controversy. Over the years, she faced several legal disputes, including a widely publicized legal battle involving frozen embryos created during a previous relationship. The case attracted major media attention and sparked debate in the public sphere. She also experienced personal changes in her private life, including the end of her marriage to actor Joe Manganiello after several years together. Even with these challenges, Vergara has remained a strong presence in the entertainment industry. Since Modern Family ended in 2020, she has continued to appear in major television projects, including her role as a judge on America's Got Talent. Alongside her expanding business ventures, Sofía Vergara remains one of the most recognizable and successful television stars in the world. Which Modern Family moment made you laugh the most? Was it Phil's legendary dad jokes, Gloria's dramatic reactions, or Cameron's hilarious over-the-top personality? Tell us in the comments below. Even years after its finale in 2020, Modern Family remains one of the most beloved sitcoms ever created. For more than a decade, audiences watched the Pritchett, Dunphy, and Tucker families grow, change, and navigate life together. Viewers saw the kids grow from children into adults, while the adults learned new lessons about parenting, relationships, and acceptance. The show didn't just deliver laughter. It reflected the reality of modern families in all their different forms. Through its humor and heartfelt moments, Modern Family reminded us that no family is perfect, But love and support can bring people through anything. And while the actors have moved on to new chapters in their lives, the memories of these characters continue to live on with fans around the world. Because in the end, Modern Family wasn't just about comedy. It was about the people we call family. What was your favorite Modern Family episode or character? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Cast Then and Now stories.